Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 on Hutan Pantai. So here we are over at our second home. Yeah, I know most people have their second home somewhere really hot or beautiful. But no, we just have ours down here. But I guess actually, why do we need to go anywhere else? Because it's already a pretty nice place anyway. So we are going to be first of all tidying up the store. Yes, the people at the store have contacted me and said that they're very angry because I've left a mess. Not really. But no, we do need to tidy it up. Because it is looking like a bit of a tip, and it is just rude not to, so we better get that done. Now we also do need to cut the grass field so that we can then apply digestate, but before we do that, I really desperately need to get some trees into the sawmill, and I was talking about this in the previous episode, and I really didn't want to take down like just these sort of trees, like hickory trees, and let me just try and think of some. There might be some birch trees, possibly maple, I'm not too sure. But yes, we are trying to target pine trees. You nutter! Not you, that car. Yes, we're trying to target pine trees because they're so much easier to process. So I'm going to probably do some, just do one deadwood contract. Because as we know, deadwood is not worth it at all if you're wanting to sell it, but if you're wanting to put it into a sawmill, it's okay. Certainly the way to go about things. Anyway, let me just quickly load these up, and then we can unload again at the farm. Or actually, we could probably just keep them on the truck for now. And there we go, our portable supply truck is in position. So we really could do with a trailer designed for wood. We do have two trailers, but they're not really designed for wood. So let me just quickly find them. Right, so you can get an actual truck, which would be absolutely wonderful. But I don't think we can afford that. But there is also this trailer here. There is this trailer here. Or we could just use our own. But I think really that seems to be the logical one to go for. Front guard. Well, yeah, I guess you don't want to brake heavily and have all the logs go flying through the back of the cab. That would be awful. As for mud flaps, do we? Yeah, I think so. Although, for the distance that we're travelling, probably not necessary. Kind of like that. Right, okay. So, 29,200. I've pushed the price up. Whoopsie. We do have our electric truck. We'll get that over to the... Oh, it's already over at the store, of course. It's here waiting. This seems to be more sensitive in 25. I walk over to this side and it still goes into the other machine. I don't remember that happening quite so often in 22. Anyway, there we go. Drop that off. Attached to the truck. And then we can get our job booked in. I am just doing this with the assumption that there is a deadwood contract, but I'm pretty sure there is, because there nearly always is. It's usually a good selection. So, and I haven't really done many, so these should be loads. Pretty impressive setup. Right, okay, so into contracts and, whoops. Yeah, deadwood. Oh, look at all this. Lots and lots of deadwood. We're not doing it for the money. We're doing it for the wood. So the more local it is, the better. Although it can be local to the sawmill too, that's fine. Well, this one makes perfect sense. It's right next to our farm. So we'll accept that. Should we use the forwarding machine? Or the harvesting machine? It is only £200. So, I guess I might not need it. I usually end up using the telehandler anyway, but yeah, let's just go and give this a go. Nice trailer. After all, it makes a lot more sense taking down trees that have died than it does to take down a perfectly healthy tree. Always seems a bit sad when you do that. So let's target those dead trees. Let's clear some space and allow the healthy ones to thrive. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving this setup. I'm so pleased that we have the lorry. It's a great addition to the farm. We are able to diversify into forestry, but not quite on the scale that I'm hoping for in the near future. Right. So, I probably... Yes, I have... Yes, I should have gone the other way, ideally, but we can still take this next turning on the left. The trees are up here, unless, of course, we just load here, but there are power lines, which is never a good idea. We are in the area. Shall we stay here? I've decided to come up the logging road. Then we're out of the way of the cars and the power lines. And look, here are some trees now. These two need to go on. Thing is, even though we are going to have the big harvesting machine, I think it's still going to be easier just to do it with a chainsaw and a telehandler, because there's not much space. There really isn't much space. But we'll get it over here anyway. And yes, I will probably jump cut our journey because it's got a top speed of 12 miles per hour. Should really be on a low loader, I think, at that speed. Yeah, it's a bit of a lumbering thing, but it wasn't designed for speed. A bit like me. The nice thing about these machines is you can auto-align with a tree, so you don't have to do as much faffing about trying to align the head. Right, okay, so we've got two here. It's nice that we do have two right on the edge, but I'm sure some will be further down in the depths of the forest. So open the harvester head. We can put the camera on for the harvester head. Always nice. And let me just refresh my memory as to which button you press. Yeah, you press O. Look at that. It has aligned itself. And then I switched it off accidentally. You just press X. So there. Very wonderful. See, this is where it's probably easier with a telehandler. If I just get it onto the track, if I don't get it stuck with another tree, come on, this way. It's actually got stuck on another tree. Can you believe it? Okay, you go over there. This isn't going to end well, is it, if it's going to be stuck inside that tree? Bear with me. Oh, it made the harvester drop it. Okay, well, that was a test run. Let's do it again. Let's do this again, and hopefully this one doesn't get stuck in a tree. Just refresh my memory again as to the controls. There we go. Right, this time we'll do it all with the head camera. So, lining, cutting, felling. Don't hit that tree. Right, okay. And, well, it needs to go along here, really. I'm set to 12 meters. I don't know if that's too long, but we'll soon find out. Stripping. And dropping. The full process, very nice. So now I just need to hunt around for... How many more? Didn't actually check. Oh, it's only 8. I really should probably find them first by walking around instead of... there's one there. Instead of just driving through everything. Okay. They are marked as well. They do have a red marker, but unfortunately the red marker is all on this side, so it's the opposite side to the way I'm looking at it. I always find them hard to spot. Especially in the winter time. It's actually a really bad time to do it, because all the trees don't have leaves. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack. I've been looking everywhere for that last one. I could not see it anywhere. And even when flying, it's like, where is it? And then I realised that circle goes over the road. It's there. That is so annoying. I've been wasting so much time. So anyway, yes, they're all done except for one. We'll go and get that other one. I might be able to drag it up here. But yeah, it was completely out of the air. Well, not completely out of the area, but completely out of the area where all these other ones are. These are all pretty close together. And that one is not even in the same forest, really. Oh, right where there's a sign. Right. Done. So, obviously we need to get these transferred to a sawmill before we collect the money. Don't want to run any risk of losing the trees, because that's the whole point of doing this. I'm not doing this for the money. The money for deadwood contracts, it obviously is not terrible. If it was real life, yeah, you'd definitely accept £2,000 for doing this. But compared to other contracts, it's not really worth the time. This way, I'll show you the way. Come on, tree. Look, I'll take you to your family members that I've also cut in half. How gruesome. Except for one, actually, which slipped through the net. So, yes, I am going to go and get the telehandler, and we're going to load these up. It's going to be a bit painful. That's why I'm going to do it as a time-lapse, as always. But yeah, we should have, by the end of this, a decent amount of wood. This can just stay here, because it's not even ours. Yeah, some of these, it's just getting them between the other trees. That's going to be the problem. Otherwise, this shouldn't be a major problem. Might use super strength for the really small ones, because it's quite hard to pick them up. Oh, can I get... Oh, wow. No, too enthusiastic. That always happens. I'm always too enthusiastic. But look at that! Yeah, it's because I did it to 12 meters I can't actually get through. Should have thought about that. Okay, so I've managed to get quite a few of them out here. I just need to change the angle of the lorry. It might mean taking the trailer off, I'm not too sure. Also, we've got yellow ratchet straps on here. Nice. Yeah, so if I put the trailer like that, actually we probably don't need to detach, that would be a bit extreme. But back into the Merlot. See how many of these I can pick up in one go. Not going to spend forever on this. I know we've done a lot of logging, and this is not the logging that we're really going to be focusing on. Oh, I've made a big mess of that, haven't I? See you in a second. It's funny how the smoke coming out of the chimney just does the odd puff every now and then. It's like, puff. It's not a constant stream of smoke. Anyway, yes, we'll just get this moved out of the trigger. We will be selling the wood chips next month. So coming up very, very soon. This trailer seems really good. There is actually another one on Mod Hub which allows you to auto-load. I only didn't get that because it seems a bit easy to do it that way, but I don't know, maybe one day. Right, okay, so here we go. I need to make sure I rent it first. That's always a good idea. Otherwise we're going to be just selling them. There we go. And yes, the litres of planks that were in there before have remained in there. It's great to see. So 14,468 litres. It will process that in no time at all. So, yeah, it wasn't a very big load, as I thought, but much better than just selling the deadwood, because that would have probably generated about £1,000. And we got 1,600 for doing that. Well, it says 1,800, but I think it deducted 200 for the rental. So I'm going to take this trailer back to our new farm, and then we'll go and attach to the tanker again. And then I need to get the Matthew Ferguson tractor set up with the mower. We're going to do silage bales because it is December. It's not really grass cutting weather anyway. We're certainly not going to do hay. But yeah, we need to get that field cut and baled. And well, the sooner it's cleared, the sooner we can apply the digestate. There's not as much of a rush as there used to be to get rid of the BGA because it's now processing slurry. Before it was just sitting there holding onto our digestate. So yes, we do need to, if we're going to keep hold of it for digestate, we have to keep a product processing. We only have slurry, so we'll have to just keep doing slurry. So many sheds to choose from. I think what we'll probably do is we'll get rid of a number of sheds and we'll replace them with productions. That would make a lot of sense. It's not it's not normal for me to say, oh, we've got too many sheds, because this is the exact opposite of the problem we had before. Before we had not enough sheds. But now that we've bought this farm, we actually have too many sheds. So we might as well clear these ones out. And we will get some money back for them. Right, so the tanker is over there. I was wondering if there was a recharging point at the fuel stations. I don't think there is. I'm pretty sure there isn't, but I'm fully aware this is a pump for fossil fuels, but no harm in trying. No, it doesn't work. So we will have to get the electric charging point. Alright, okay. Unless there is a public one somewhere. I was going to say maybe it's that, but that's a vending machine, and I've never seen an electric vehicle charge up at a vending machine. Unless, of course, it likes to run on crisps. There's the field. With our mower set up, it will only take 5-10 minutes to do that. So, oh, I can fill up this tanker as well. Although that's not what we're doing right now. Ah, oh, I've started, I better finish. Okay. Good. We're full. To the farm! Let's grab some mowers. We can actually start storing them at the new farm. Although, it's going to be the opposite. The old farm is going to end up being the grass farm. Yeah, just crossed my mind that I haven't actually activated anything, so good job I remembered. Just wooden beams, nothing else. Oh. We're ready. Let's mow. And we're off. Oh, can you remember a few episodes ago we had that truck that tried to steal one of my hay bales? Well, I have news about them. They've been released on bail. it's a wrap. At least it will be in a minute. We're going to go and get the wrapper, and we'll get these few bales wrapped up. So I have got it set to 220 because I don't think we can do 240 with the current wrapper that we have. So yeah, we'll keep it at that. There are my trees, my new trees, they're growing nicely. And where should I take this baler to? I could take it to the new farm. Thing is though, I think we probably are going to need it first at the existing farm, so we'll just keep taking everything back to there for the time being. We'll slowly transition to the other farm as we replace the arable fields over here with grass fields. Yeah, we'll also be expanding this area here because obviously I'm driving in the crop all the time, so we'll turn that into concrete eventually. I think that whole area there might become a production yard anyway, this area in front. We won't need to have every single field as grass, so we can increase productions. Right, where did I put the wrapper? This is the problem. Oh, I keep slipping over that silage pile. Yeah, this is the problem. I've got so many sheds now that I actually am losing stuff. I need to somehow label what's in each shed. Oh, maybe we don't have a wrapper. Maybe I rented it. It's not something that's used a great deal. Oh no, we do have it. Where is it then? As I ask while looking straight at it, it was hiding behind the combine harvester. Well, the combine can go back in here in a minute. We'll just get things wrapped up. Next time, we'll be able to clear the field and then we'll spread our digestate. And of course, we're going to try out the Bale cannon unless it's been fixed since I last tried it out. So yeah, what we do is we wrap a bale. I need quite a bit of space for this, otherwise we're going to lose the bale. I'll go for this one over here. And then as this one is lowering, make sure the next bale is within the pickup point. Try and get that aligned. Right. Oh, they fixed it, haven't they? Oh no, they haven't. They haven't fixed it. Oh, nice. Very nice. Oh, you just can't get enough of that. We'll do another one. Always good fun. I'm just a bit worried about the bales going outside of the field. Right. Here we go. Well, that was good. I'll try that again. We'll be a bit more aligned this time. Bit disappointing. Let's do it again. Well, I'm not gonna stop until we've got a satisfying one. A really satisfying one. And the problem is I'm not really aligning properly. Right, this one should be good. Yes! Nice, you just watch my lorry. Don't... Oh, it hit something, I don't know what. Anyway, we better get it done. How did it get as far as that? It's all the way over there above the rocks. That was an accident too. Now that last bale over there we cannot wrap. That was the first bale, so that was already a 240 bale from another occasion, so that one can just be given to the well, probably the goats, I would have thought. Right, let's fold up. Let's head back. Just a nice handful of bales there. It's a beautiful winter evening over here. I think before I end the episode I will also just go back over to the sawmill just to see what sort of progress we have. It was completely empty, there was no wood chips and no pallets spawned, so we'll see what it's done in this time. We've only been playing at ×5, so I'm not expecting too much. But I know that by the morning it will have processed all of that, so we really do need to top it up a bit more if I can do, but I might do that off camera. With some of our awkward trees. Right, there we go. So it's down to 13,299 litres, which means there must be something. Yeah. 759. Okay, well, there will be some very soon. We're going to leave it here. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.